Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Smash Factory. It's your host, Alex Wober, and we're going to break down a lot of numbers, which are nasty. The drives are dirt napping golf balls, and the lead up to the East Coast Classic is getting real spicy. We've got highlights from two action-packed events this past weekend, and let's just say some of those hitters are already in classic mode. So buckle up, let's hit the grid, and let's thank our wonderful sponsors here at Ultimate Long Drive first. Copper Fit, the official glove of Ultimate Long Drive, Tech, Buzz Clear, 1764 Apparel, Short Par 4, Yingling Brewing, Survivor Tees, Shark Attack Golf, Catalyst, T-Claw, and 4 Yards more. Thank you to all those sponsors here at Ultimate Long Drive. Let's jump into the Mid-Atlantic League, which had their 7th event of the season on May 24th at the Wood Ridge Farm Brewery, which gives us a little taste of what's coming on June 7th. Liam Norman, your 2024 world champion, teed it up in the U7 boys division and blasted his longest ball 133 yards. Baby bombs only in name. In the U13 boys, Tyler Garvey kept the family fire burning with a 278-yard smash. 2024 Open Men's World Champion Nolan Locke put the Open Men's Division on lock with a clean 359-yard missile. Over in the Men's 45, Kevin Porter dropped a 306-yarder that turned heads. The man, the myth, Ulysses White, doubled up with 302 and 304-yard winners in the men's 50 and 55 divisions. That's 2 more belts for the shelf for that weekend. Jennifer White kept it in the family, taking the women's 50 with a 157-yard drive. And the OG Mike Papa Porter lit up the men's 70 grid with a banger at 297 yards, almost 3 bills at 70. That's insane. And in the Open Men's Pro, Matt Bowen came to play. He smoked his longest ball at 367 yards, edging out Jace Norman by just 2 yards. And that battle is going to be fire at the East Coast Classic. I cannot wait to see a lot of these names return to that venue and just face off. Let's move on to the Western Pennsylvania League now, which had their 4th event. We saw 2 winners out there in Pennsylvania. Alex Illich brought the Thunder to the Open Men's Division with a 351-yard shot. In the men's 35, Steve Bressler dropped a 326-yard bomb to lock up the W. So let's move on now to the schedule. We don't have any events this weekend. No events on the calendar for ULD, but June 7th, we've got some big things happening. We've got a North American Tour stop for the East Coast Classic, again, returning to Wood Ridge Farm Brewery. That's going to be on June 7th from 11 a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. Get registered now at ultimatelongdrive.com. Check us out on socials. We're posting it all over the place, the links, all that stuff, counting it down for June 7th. And the other event on June 7th will be the Central Texas event, which has their 7th event of the season for double points at the Rim Golf Academy from 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Moving over to June 14th, if you were here for the last Smash Factor, oh my goodness. We've got plenty of events for all of you across the country. June 14th, let's start with Minnesota, Iowa, which has their 9th event at the Bertram Chain of Lakes for double points, again at the soccer fields for the regional park, 8 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. The second event on the 14th will be the Michigan League holding their 4th event at Tap-Ins for double points from 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. The other event, Western Carolina, holds their 7th event for double points at the Partee Golf Center from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. We've got 3 more events to go here on the 14th. Western Pennsylvania has their 5th event for double points at the Miller Golf Center from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. Coastal Carolinas League holds their 6th event of the season from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m., holding their first outdoor venue this year at Sandpiper Bay Golf and Country Club. And then the last event on the 14th will be the Arizona League for their 2nd event, holding double points as well from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. back at the Dobson Ranch Golf Course. Moving to the 21st, we have 1 event in the Mid-Atlantic League for the Top Dog Golf Center at 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. That's their 9th event of the season. The last event of June will be the 28th for the SoCal League at the Torreon Golf Course for double points, and that'll be from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. And we may as well cover July as well because there's a few events going on in July. We've got on the 5th, the Central Texas League holds their 8th event from 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. at the Golf Ranch Dallas. On the 12th of July, we'll have another North American Tour stop. It's going to be in Connecticut at Chris Coates Driving Range. It's an all-day event from July 12th through the 13th. Again, you can find all of this information at ultimatelongdrive.com. Go to the North American Tours tab, and we've got all the events there. You can register, check out all the locations and times there. Again, on July 12th, we have The SoCal League holding their 7th event of the season at the Morongo Golf Club at DeQuette Canyon from 9 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. The Minnesota Iowa League has their 10th event at the Bertram Chain of Lakes Soccer Fields from 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. And then the Michigan League will have their 5th event at Tap-Ins from 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. Another event on July 12th as well. Coastal Carolina is back at it for their 7th event at Sandpiper Bay Golf and Country Club from 3 to 5 o'clock. And then the last event of that weekend being July 13th, the Western Pennsylvania League having their 6th event at the Miller Golf Center from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. July 19th has Western Carolina hosting their 8th event at the 4U Driving Range from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. And then July 26th, another North American tour stop, this time in Colorado at the Bigfoot Turf Farm. So if you want to go break some of your personal records, that's a good place to go do it. 11 a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. July 26th, ultimatelongdrive.com to go register for that event. And the July 27th, the Western Pennsylvania League has their 3rd event at the Miller Golf Center from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. That is all of the league events. We've covered the North American Tour as well. So this season is heating up faster than a brand new driver head on turf. But with the East Coast Classic just around the corner, hitters are fine-tuning, flexing, and firing on all cylinders. If you think that was impressive, just wait till June 7th when we take over Wood Ridge Farm for one of the wildest showdowns on the North American Tour. You're watching Smash Factor, where we just don't talk long drive, we live it. See you next time, and as always, grip it, rip it, and make that grid pay rent.